So till where actually we were discussed. So we discussed the signal is periodic. Now the next step is, see, I got T1 value as 1 by 50. So and T2 value as 1 by 25. So I should know the common multiplier. Multiplier means what is common multiplier for both T1 and T2, such that when I use the common multiplier, my divided answer must be a whole number. So for 50, the well-known multiplier is 100. 100 divided by 50. If I do, I'll be getting the answer as 2, the whole number. Similarly, the same multiplier I should use for T2. So I'm getting 4 as the whole number. So this we have to decide by ourselves. Okay. See, don't get confused with the procedures in DT and here in CT. Okay. So CT, this is the procedure to find out the common time period T. So T1 is equal to 1 by 50. I am multiplying with 100 so that I am getting the whole number as 2. Similarly, T2 is equal to 1 by 25. The same multiplier I am multiplying it and getting the answer as 4. So now the new value of T1 is equal to 2 and new value of T2 is equal to 4. Okay. So up to this, any doubt is there? Actually, this is bit lengthy procedure. I will tell you the shortcut also. Both the methods I will tell you. So T1 is equal to 2 and T2 is equal to 4. So now out of two values 2 and 4, if I take the LCM of this, so tell me what will be the LCM value? This, if I take the LCM, what will be the value here? Tell me.
4.
4. So now I have to take the
4, ma'am.
yeah, the LCM value is 4. So once you get the value as 4, I can write my final value of T. T is equal to 4. That has to be now divided by the multiplier which you have used earlier. The multiplier which we have used earlier was 100. So once you take the LCM, that number should be divided here. So when you divide it, your answer will be 1 divided by 25. So this is your time period, 1 divided by 25. So for continuous time signal, if you have two T values, to get one single T, this is the procedure. So the first step is, I am using common multiplier for two T values such that the value output of T is a whole number. Once I get the output of T as a whole number, I have to take the LCM. Once I take the LCM, then I can write my final T value as that LCM value divided by the multiplier which I was used earlier. So when you divide it, I'll be getting the answer as 1 by 25. So like this only how to follow the steps. Okay. You have any doubts or any confusions? Any idea? Can anybody reply?
Yes, ma'am.
Confusion is there, clear item?
Clear item, ma'am.
Oh, clear item. Okay, very good. So you see this question, or the next question is x of t is equal to 2 cos t plus 3 cos t by 3. So I don't tell you the steps. You know how to solve it. I want f1 value, t1 value, f2 value, t2 value. Everyone do it by yourself. And you just tell me only the answer.
F1 is equal to 1 by 2 pi, T1 is equal to 2 pi.
Very good, very good. Then
F2 is equal to 1 by 6 pi. T2 is equal to 6 pi.
Okay, now you take the ratio, ma. Take the ratio. Okay. So once you take the ratio, you can say whether it is periodic or not.
Periodic, ma'am.
Periodic. Very good. Very good. Periodic. So if the signal is periodic, you know the steps to follow. So the see compared to the previous problem, this problem finding t is easy because in the previous problem t was 1 by whole number. T was 1 by whole number. But in our problem, t is not 1 divided by some number. T is directly equal to some value. I hope you are getting it. T is equal to directly only the numerator. Here T1 is equal to numerator, T2 is equal to numerator. So if this is the case, if T1 is only numerator, if T1 is only numerator and T2 is also only numerator, NRI, right? Numerator as NR. Then finding the common T is nothing but the product of the two. Product of the two is nothing but T1 into T2. Don't get confused. So T1 is how much? 2 pi and T2 is 6 pi. Product in the sense, I can say instead of product, I can say LCM of 2. Please don't take it as product of the two, LCM of 2. So if you take the LCM of 2, LCM is the best term to be used here. So I can say 1 time pi here and 6, 3 2s are 6, 3 times pi. So if I multiply now the LCM, will I get 2 3s are 6 pi as the answer when I take the LCM? LCM if you take, will you get 6 pi?
Yes, ma'am. 6 pi.
Yes, okay, very good. So I hope you understood. T1 is having 1 by denominator. T2 is having 1 by denominator. Then the procedures are different. Just we have explained in the previous problem. If T2 is equal to purely numerator, T1 is equal to purely numerator, then you can directly take the LCM so that you will get the answer. So you just go through after the class once so that it will be easy for you to analyze and understand. So now I want you to take this problem x of t is equal to cos square 2 pi t. Cos square 2 pi t. So copy the question. X of t is equal to cos square 2 pi t. So we have not seen this type of problem earlier. Cos square means directly I cannot start the problem. I have to convert it into cos of omega t. Cos of omega t means I know the common trigonometric formula. Cos square theta is equal to 1 plus, see in the book itself it is written 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. So if I have cos power in the question, I cannot directly solve it. I have to convert it into the standard format. So here in place of theta, I have 2 pi t. So when I expand it, I'll be getting 1 plus cos 2 theta. So 2 into 2 pi t. It is 4 pi t divided by 2. So now further, I can write it as 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into cos 4 pi t. Now it is in the standard form. So after getting standard form, I told earlier, you no need to worry about the junk magnitudes. Only thing we need to worry about it is omega value. So when I compare, my omega value will be equal to 4 pi. Then 2 pi f is equal to 4 pi. Then f is equal to 1 by 2. Sorry, f is equal to 1 by 2 or 2. F is equal to 2 and t is equal to 1 by 2. Have you all understood this problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So are you getting t is equal to 1 by 2? Since you have only 1 omega, t value directly you will get in this problem. Since you do not have T1, T2 separately, so you are not compressing both the T values into single T. Here directly one single T is only available in the problem. So that problem is not there. And T is in terms of ratio of two integers. So your answer is the signal is periodic with the period T equal to 1 by 2. Like that you have to conclude it. So one last problem in this is x of t is equal to e power minus of j 2t, e power minus of j 2t. So you know the Euler's identity, e power plus j theta means it is cos theta plus j sin theta. If you have e power minus j theta, then it is cos theta minus j sin theta. Okay. So accordingly, if I expand, I will get cos theta. In place of theta, I have 2t. Cos 2t minus j sin 2t. I said if you have e power term, then you do not have different omega values. You have only one omega. So if I compare, my omega will be equated to just 2. So 2 pi f is equal to 2 and f is equal to 1 by pi and t is equal to pi. So what is your conclusion here? The signal is periodic with the period pi. Any doubts in this? Have you completed this problem t equal to pi and the signal is periodic? Yes, Ambika.
Yes, ma'am.
Arthaita.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I have a question here. Discrete time ge pi bandre. If you get pi in the discrete time signal, then you say it is non-periodic. But if you get pi for the continuous time, then you cannot say it is a non-periodic. So you go through the problems and you will understand the difference. Okay. I hope I'm not confusing you. I'm clear with the steps in DT and CT. So some of the rules are common, some of the rules are different. So if you turn the sheets to the discrete time problem directly, if you get pi, when you find out the f value, you will conclude that it is non-periodic. You can see here. I am showing you the screen here. F was equal to 1 by 10 pi. See, you can ask me, ma'am, why for discrete time signal, if pi is coming, you are telling it is non-periodic. If the same pi comes for the continuous time signal, you are telling it is periodic. The reason is, for discrete time signal, you will be having only the sample values. Sample values are nothing but n value. N is equal to, it will take only the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. It will take only the numbers. That's why if you get pi, when you calculate f for the dt signal, directly you will reject. You will say it is non-periodic. But if the same pi, if it comes for the continuous time signal, you will not say it is non-periodic. You will tell it is periodic because continuous time signal is continuous, right? And you have the standard expression of continuous time signal cos 2 pi ft. So you know one waveform represents the angle 360 degree. That means 2 into pi. So this pi is the main speciality of the continuous time signal. So if you get pi for the continuous time signal, you cannot reject it as non-periodic signal. You should accept it as a periodic signal. I hope I am clear with the two things. I want the answers from you, yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So now we will just, the remaining problems we'll discuss in the next class, and daily you people just go through the class notes and practice it. There is a network problem, so got disconnected. I'll take the attendance, I'll just end the session. Abhishek, Ambika,
Present, ma'am.
Chirudeepesh, Bhavana,
Present, ma'am.
Bhavya,
Present, ma'am.
Christopher,
Present, ma'am.
Manikanta, Nayaka, Danush Nayaka,
Present.
Danush Gangatkar, Gautam C, Gunukundla Prasad, Gautam R,
Present, ma'am.
Gautam R,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, Harshita,
Present, ma'am.
Samarasimha Reddy, Kavya Shri,
Present, ma'am.
Harish, Lakshmi, Manu,
Present, ma'am.
Mubarak, Pranav,
Present, ma'am.
next Prithvi,
Present, ma'am.
Leena,
Present, ma'am.
Rakesh, Sai,
Present, ma'am.
Sai, Rakesh present, okay. Sai is absent. Sanjay,
Yes, ma'am. Rakesh present.
okay, okay. Sanjay is present. Sharon,
Present, ma'am.
Spurti,
Present, ma'am.
Spurti,
Present, ma'am.
Suhas,
Present, ma'am.
Tejashwini, Tejashwini is present or absent? Okay, Vithun,
Present, ma'am.
Vithun is present. Vithun, this is your fourth class, huh? That's it. What is wrong? Hello. Nagarjuna, Anu, Arati, Vinay Krishna.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, Neville, Sumit, think Sumit is present. Anu Arati line ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀರಾ ಒಂದು present ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬರಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? I don't know how many classes I made absent. Do I need to check the participant list every time and put the attendance? Sunil Kumar is absent. Mahesh Babu.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. You can leave the class. Thank you.